Alexander the Great was only 20 years old when he became king. In just a few years, he would become one of history's most legendary conquerors. He was born in 356 BC in Macedonia, a kingdom north of Greece. His father, King Philip II, was a brilliant warrior. Philip built a powerful army. His mother, Olympias, believed Alexander was destined for greatness. And from a young age, he acted like it. Alexander was taught by one of the greatest minds in history, Aristotle. He studied philosophy, science, medicine, and literature. But what truly captured him was glory. He grew up hearing stories of Achilles, the great warrior of Troy, dreaming of eternal heroism. As a teenager, he proved himself in battle. But everything changed when his father was assassinated. At only 20 years old, Alexander took the throne. Many thought he was too young. Many thought he would fail. They were wrong. First, he crushed rebellions in Greece, showing the world he was not a weak king. Then he turned toward the greatest prize of all, the Persian Empire. At that time, Persia was the most powerful empire on earth. It stretched across massive lands, controlled enormous wealth, and had armies far larger than Alexander's. But Alexander had something rare: speed, boldness, and absolute belief in himself. In 334 BC, he crossed into Asia with around 40,000 men and began one of the most astonishing military campaigns in history. He defeated the Persians at the Battle of Granacus, then again at Issus, where he faced King Darius III himself. And then came one of his greatest victories, the Battle of Gaugamela. Even though Darius had a much larger army, Alexander used brilliant tactics. His fearless leadership destroyed Persian resistance. After that, the Persian Empire began to collapse. Alexander entered cities like Babylon, Susa, and Persepolis, the heart of Persian power. He had done what almost no one thought possible. He had conquered the greatest empire in the world. But Alexander didn't stop there. He marched into Egypt, where he was welcomed as a liberator and declared a pharaoh. There, he founded a city that would carry his name forever, Alexandria. Then he pushed even farther east through brutal deserts, mountains, and endless war, reaching lands near modern-day India. But by then, his army was exhausted. They had followed him for years, across thousands of miles, through countless battles. And for the first time, they refused to go farther. So Alexander turned back, but he would never return home. In 323 BC, in the city of Babylon, Alexander the Great died suddenly at only 32 years old. No one knows for sure what killed him. Some say fever, some say illness, some even say poison. And just like that, the man who conquered most of the known world was gone. He left behind one of the largest empires in history, stretching from Greece to Egypt to India. But perhaps Alexander's greatest victory wasn't just land, it was legacy. More than 2,000 years later, his name is still remembered. Not just as a king, not just as a conqueror, but as a man who chased immortality and found it in history.